Because with the Range, you make sure that when you arrive, you ask for parking and you lower the window. So which one is the parking here? I can't see. Where's the parking? And then after that, when you step out, because there's a big step, you jump, go, yeah. Anyway, ni sharp, all but home. Anyway, where's the kitchen?
Look, tell a man no trouble. I don't want beef, man. I just want vibes. Big man like me, no need for the telephone hype. I got too much getting online. One rule, then I'm on side. Wrong move, I bet they gon' ride.
South African car culture, I think VW, Golf, BMW, Kusheshe, Kia i10. Pela that Kia i10, you can jumpstart it with a power bank. It's a car culture. It's a starter car. Like, that's when you come to Joburg, got your first job. Kia i10, you're there. Hyundai Renault, the red one. Oh my God, iconic. That's car culture. My first car I drove was actually my mom's car that she had left when she had passed on. So it was the Jetta, 2006, white VW Jetta. That car was a little bit ghetto because it didn't have Bluetooth. So we had to get that modularizer that says, your Bluetooth device is connected successfully, just to fit in the ambience. And I remember in our culture, when someone passes on, you have to just let the things sit for a while. So when it's set, I had to first fix the car, because if a car sits and doesn't start, it doesn't move, it eventually breaks. I used to have car problems, and I remember I was like, what, my first car purchase just needs to be luxury. Like, I'm not going to go back, whatever. And I saved up. I was like, I'm gonna buy either like a BMW or Mercedes, and guess what? I got scammed buying my first car. So I went on to these sites, because I really need to get a car. This car, every time I started, I need to put water in it, antifreeze, all of these things. So drove to Pretoria, went to a dealership, they did the finance, all of these things, and I got the most ridiculous interest rate, 24% interest rate. I didn't know, because I was like, signed. I got there, I was like, I'm signing. And later on, when I started paying the car, I was like, am I paying so much for the car and it's worth so less? And then I checked on the car finances papers and stuff, and it was like 24% of like interest rate. Like, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Read fine print, like literally in anything that you see on the internet, even on the dealership pages and all of these things. I sold it, but then when I sold it, there was a shortfall, 80-something thousand rand of like interest.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo, tough lesson.
Tough lesson, but you know what? It's a lesson that you need to sit down and say, wow, I went through that. I must not go through that again. My next car, I'm gonna sit properly and research and go on like sites like Cars.co.za. Hi, one day now, I'm driving in Sandton now. I'm leaving Sandton City back to my house. Hey man, there's this wind that just blew me into Range Rover. I'm like, why am I here? I think that day I was possessed. So now I'm just looking around, because now I don't want to seem like I don't know what I'm doing, Because the sales consultant gets there. Hi, how can we help you? Oh, no, I'm just looking for a car, what spec? No, I'm just looking for a Range Rover. It's like, no, there's different kinds of Range Rovers. I'm like, hey. I was like, no, we can walk you through. So there's the baby Range Rover, the Evoque, and then there's the mother, which is the Velar, and then there's the dad, which is the Sport, and then there's the grandparent, which is the autobiography, which is, all of these are there. One where, as you open the door, it goes, then, and then now you have a step. I sleep. My mother comes in a dream. My mother says, my child, I'm here to tell you that you saw your car. I'm like, oh, mama, don't come here and tell me. When Mandela came to Winnie, she said, Winnie, fight the struggle, my loves. You can do it. My mother was there. She said, you know what, this one, it's yours. I woke up that day, I said, you know what, let me go to Range Rover and say, you know what, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, always keep it low key, push sport on low speed.
I go to Land Rover. I'm like, okay, I'd like to test drive this car. You switch on the car, it goes grrr. I'm like, why is it going grrr? Now all of these cars, it's vibrating inside. I'm like, whoa, you're tickling other things now. Let us do this thing.
Now I'm up, they adore me. Left this message on red. Only text back for that bread.
I am happy about the car. It just makes me feel rich. It makes me feel like a hard worker. It makes me feel like, wow. Like when I stop at a robot, when I play my Nicki Minaj, I'm like, damn, this is me. And when I got my hair done and my makeup done, I feel really good. And I love how it makes me feel, especially with the interior. Like it's got a great interior, like it's caramel. And with my snaps, you'd see me there with the caramel seats. It's like, wow. If you look at my car, the handles actually go in. And if you're trying to open, my car, you just press a button and the handles just pop out. So when I'm driving, the handles automatically go in and like no one can literally reach and try open the door or whatever it may be. And it's also just like a flex. Don't worry, child. And I was like, ooh, what the
As soon as you said car culture, my brain went to a spinning kusheshe somewhere. I'm a massive Porsche fan. It's a brand I've sort of known for a long time. I've admired and aspired to get into one for a long time.
What are 3 places you take your car the most?
To the car wash, to the dealership, and to my garage.
Dream, search, drive. Cars.co.za.